look better, feel better. With summer on the way, I thought I'd talk about my fitness journey. Keep in mind, I'm not an expert by any means, but I believe I could offer some insight to you guys. With that being said, in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the foods I eat, the snacks I eat, the workouts I do, and basically how to maintain, and if I take supplements or not. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Currently, you don't even wanna know what I weigh, but I'm gonna tell you. Currently, right now, I am fluctuating in between 196 and 202 pounds. Now you might be wondering, why is it such a huge fluctuation? Because it kind of is. Usually you'll fluctuate in between 2 and 5 pounds. But to be quite honest with you, I honestly think a couple things factor into this. I would say my previous diet, which is not the same diet I'm on now, we'll talk about it momentarily, along with it potentially being like a genetics thing. When your metabolism kind of slows down, you're kind of in like an oh fuck phase, you know what I mean? And I think that's kind of where I'm at right now, which is why I'm trying to take a little more of a delicate approach with this current fitness journey. Yesterday, I weighed myself and I was 196.8, which is the lowest I've been in probably like a year and a half, which is really kind of bad, not gonna lie. But there's reasons why I'm lowering my weight. We're gonna discuss it right now. I've never tried this before, but all over my TikTok feed, I've been seeing a carnivore diet, it's called. Now you might ask, what is this carnivore diet? If you guys really don't know, I didn't know until now. Essentially, it's like eating red meats, eggs, non-stop, religiously. And then you might be saying, what about your veggies? What about your fruits? All that stuff. I might be thinking the same thing, right? But it's kind of weird seeing all of these people on my TikTok feed that are having the same experience within a week, 2 weeks. They're losing 10, 20, 30 pounds. Their gut is gone. And that's my huge problem right now, is my gut, man. If I could show you, I would, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want you guys to freak out, okay? But with that being said, it's been roughly around 3 to 4 days since I've been doing it. Now, do I love it? At the moment, absolutely not. Have I seen progress? Abso-freaking-lutely, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you, I've kind of slipped up on the whole carnivore diet, eating carbs and all that type of stuff, which you're not essentially supposed to do during this diet. But to a point, possibly in moderation, it's okay. If you do it like crazy, that's where you run into problems. So on this carnivore diet, let's talk about the things that I would eat. Lately, I've been making a lot of eggs, of course, a lot of steak, ground beef. You can even have like seafood, that's good for you. Salmon, shrimp. So to start off, we're gonna talk about my summer goals. Right now, I think my goal is between 180 to 185 pounds. Do I feel better? Yes. Do I look better? Yes. But then I just weighed myself this morning and I was already 1.5 pounds heavier than I was the day before when I was at my lowest. So I'm like, what am I doing wrong? It could have been the slip-ups I had yesterday, which is a no bueno move. Or I'm thinking it could be a fluctuation in like my metabolism, genetics. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. On my mom's side, they're very like skinny. They're very like, not like very skinny, but you know what I mean. They're like, you know, slimmer. But on my dad's side, they're a little bit bigger. So I feel like I'm in a position where I might be on that like bigger side of the genetics, which is, you know, like I don't know how to feel about it. So I'm trying to stop it right now and maintain kind of what I have and make sure it doesn't get worse. But essentially, I do feel better. And yes, I still do get very, very hungry after like 2 hours of eating. But I think it's just all about the process, you know what I mean? If you're not normally eating these type of foods daily, it's kind of like a shell shock to your body. Like, what are you doing to me? I want grease, I want nasty food, processed food, food with plastic in it type thing, you know what I mean? McDonald's, all these type of fast food joints have them, trust me. Well, I'm not an expert, but believe me. But now that I've discussed the kind of diet that I'm leaning more towards doing and the foods that I eat, let's talk about the snacks. Now, technically on this carnivore diet, you're not really supposed to have a crazy amount of snacks. I've seen people make batches of bacon, yes, bacon, and snack on that. Now, am I gonna do that? I have, but to be honest with you, making bacon as much as people do on like I've seen on TikTok, it's a lot. It's a long process. They'll bake it for like 30 minutes in the oven. I tried air frying it and oh my God, the grease was everywhere. But they're saying that that's like good grease for you and all that stuff. So I'm like, well, I don't know. I haven't really had bacon in a couple days, but for the first 2 days, I was making it nonstop. Yes, it's time consuming. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but that's a really good snack to have. Another snack I've been eating is this from Aldi. And I know it may not be the best, you know, based on the calories and all the nutrients and all that type of stuff on the back, but it has 10 grams of protein, and you know, it's a good oat for you. And I'm pretty sure it's got a little fiber, so it can help with your digestive movements. You know what I mean? So I've been basically having that. And while cutting out bread, I think this is a good medium. You know what I mean? Those are basically the two snacks that I've been kind of having. And again, I'm not an expert. I need to research and do a little bit more on what type of snacks these carnivore diet people have, because I'm just starting out. I'm like a little peewee. I'm like a little baby, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like diving in like, hey, it's time to get to business, you know what I mean? But either way, now we're gonna talk about the workouts that I do. So before, I've been going to like a gym, you know, walking to my car, driving to a gym, and actually working out for a good amount of time. Anywhere between like an hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe even a 50-minute workout doesn't even hurt you. But I used to do that. Now, I have a little space in my basement where I'm trying to build my own little at-home gym. One, it saves money, which is great because I'm kind of on the down low with money at the moment, not to give you my financial history or anything. I'm doing okay, but I could always do better, of course. But it's nice to save about $1,000 a year on a gym. Now, am I getting the same treatment that I would if I were going to an actual gym than I would at home? No, not at all. But I'm gonna show you guys a couple of workouts that I do at home and show you a little bit of my room and my workout equipment that I currently have. Okay, hello and welcome to my little gym. So let me take you on a quick tour. I think you can see everything from here, right? So we just bought this thing. It's about like $250 on Amazon. It's not the best, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but it's something for bench pressing. And you know, we wanna get this upper chest working right? We also have a curler and we also have weights in the corner as well. Not to mention, we do have a push-up board and of course this huge mirror that I just installed as well. Well, not me, but yeah, we got it installed. So we gotta look at the progress, man, you know? Anyways, I would say I spend about a good 45 minutes to an hour in here, and I do a combination of things. Lately, it's been more of like a superset type of workout where I'll lift a body part, I'll do a little cardio, and then I'll do some abs, and just keep cycling through that until I get about 4 or 5 workouts in doing all 3 of those things. You know what I mean? This is what we're kind of doing right now, just so we could try to loosen up all this stomach fat that we got going on here, you know? Now, ways to maintain what you kind of have. Let's talk about that really briefly. I'm not one to run miles and miles. I don't like that, personally, right? Is it good for you? Of course. But ways to maintain, you could go for a little bike ride around the neighborhood. If you wanna go to the gym or even have an at-home gym and you got your little Peloton, that's awesome too. If you have a treadmill at the gym or treadmill at home, I would say put it on an 8 and 3 or a 3 and 12. 3 is the speed and 8 or 12 is the incline. That is a perfect medium to do for 20 to 30 minutes, either before, during, or after your workout, where it will help you maintain what you already have. These are things that I've done that have helped me. And lastly, supplements. I genuinely don't take any supplements. I do drink, which I am sponsored by. It's called Rogue Energy. So they have cans which are in my fridge in my garage. I don't feel like walking all the way over here, but I found this in my little pantry. This is what it looks like. It's a good dietary supplement. It's a good energy booster to get you through that workout and make you feel like a 10 out of 10 boss man, right? It's not required for you to buy. I am sponsored by it, but if you guys want to try it, feel free to check it out. 773 for 10% off at rogueenergy.com. I've enjoyed it. You might enjoy it too. I feel like eventually I'm gonna change this up because I haven't been drinking it too much, but this is what I have after my workout. You can get this stuff at Costco. Basically all the foods and all the snacks I told you, Aldi and Costco are your best bets. Let's not kid ourselves, okay? You could buy a whole bunch of things in bulk. But I bought this at Costco and I enjoy it. They have chocolate flavor or an unflavored flavor, which is like disgusting. I've tried it, I don't like it. So go with the chocolate. If you're trying to slim out a little bit, I wouldn't add milk to this. I just put water in it. But it's like grass-fed collagen. Collagen helps with your hair, your skin, your nails. And I definitely need it for my hair because this is a mess right now. It doesn't look like it now, but trust me, in the last 6 years since I started my workout journey, boy, did I lose a lot of hair, man. Oh my goodness. Maybe that'll be my next video, is showing my hair progress. Is that weird? I don't even know if people would like to see that, to be honest with you, but who knows? Either way, if you want to give this a try, go for it. Not sponsored by this by any means. I do like it, but I feel like I need to change it up because I want to keep my weight mass that I currently have, and I don't want to lose it while I'm slimming out, you know what I mean? Because we got to lose this gut, baby. We do. But with that being said, this concludes my actual first video on the channel. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of variety type things on here. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, and whether you like it or not, oh well. But if you don't like the type of stuff I'm doing now, you could always let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. We could talk about stuff, we could do more workout stuff, I could do some day in the life vlogs for you, I could go somewhere by myself and do some things, whatever the case may be. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got a little bit of insight on where I started, where I'm at, and where I'm looking to go by the mid to end of summer. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.